Hello there, adventurers. Ben,
Danielle.
Astro.
Rocky.
And you're watching Vlogmas 2021 here with the Melick Adventures, where each day we are reading a new story from the Storybook collection advent calendar that we found at
Burlington Coat Factory.
So make sure you're sticking around and listening into our wonderful stories. And make sure each day that you like the video.
Subscribe.
And comment down below your thoughts on what you liked about that day's story. But before we get too far into it, on the 18th day of Vlogmas. Yes, we're still here on the 18th day of Vlogmas. Melick Adventures read to you. But the question is, are you still here? I see you back there. I see you wanting to listen to our stories. We're trying to make it more entertaining. Watch my videos!
Just do it!
Do it! Really need to insert that clip of like Shia LaBeouf just going, do it! Just do it!
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna have to culture Danielle after this video.
Exactly, Casper!
The dogs are still visiting. And we have Pinocchio, not Pinocchio, and it is called a Meowy Christmas.
But sometimes you like to call it
Pinocchio. I don't know why I should do. And can we just go back to the fact that Pinocchio makes me uncomfortable? I'm not gonna say scared, but it makes me uncomfortable.
The actual doll part, or like Pinocchio the movie?
It's wooden figures that are very humanistic. Like wooden.
So you probably would not enjoy the Jonathan Taylor Thomas version of Pinocchio.
No. Anyways, moving on. Let's read the story. A Meowy Christmas. I hope I get to meow. Look, Father, it's snowing, Pinocchio exclaimed. The little boy gazed out the window at the twinkling village, now covered in a blanket of snow. The little boy. You don't admit that. So far, he loved everything about it. I guess that means it's time we get ready for Christmas, Geppetto told Pinocchio. Figaro, the kitten, as I spit all over the book, wove between them, purring. He was so excited about Christmas. The next day, Geppetto and Pinocchio went out and bought a Christmas tree. Then they started to decorate. Geppetto placed his Christmas trinkets around the workshop. Pinocchio hung bows and garland strands on the walls. Soon the workshop was filled with holiday cheer. It's time for Christmas, Cleo, Pinocchio told the pretty goldfish, who leaped in excitement while Figaro pranced around the room playing with the decorations. Meow. That evening, Geppetto and Pinocchio hung stockings on the fireplace. Figaro jumped at their feet. He wanted to help too, but he couldn't reach. Great job, Pinocchio, Geppetto said, as he stepped back to admire their handiwork. He nearly tripped over the active kitten. Figaro, be careful, Geppetto cautioned. Figaro hung his head. He had just been trying to help. Poor little kitty. Oh, I just noticed on the front how sad Figaro looks. Finally, it was time to decorate the Christmas tree. Wow, Father, Pinocchio said. It sure looks pretty. All that's left is to put the star on the top, Geppetto replied. Pinocchio, you do the honors. Figaro frowned. He had wanted to put the star on top of the Christmas tree. Look at how sad he is down there in the corner. So sad. Meow.
So sad.
So sad. That's okay. It's made up. With the workshop decorated, Geppetto set about making Christmas Eve supper. He wanted to share his favorite treats with his new son. Stuffing, potatoes, and cranberry sauce. Soon the aromas of herbs and spices and Christmas cookies filled the air. I'm getting hungry. Oh, it smells so good in here, Pinocchio said, carefully mixing the potatoes. Yes, and now it's time for the Figaro! Geppetto scolded the kitten, who was about to take a bite of the Christmas goose. It is not time to eat just yet.
Oh, look how cute Figaro looks with his little tongue out.
Feeling hurt and left out, Figaro crept to the bedroom. He would spend Christmas where no one would find him, under Geppetto's bed. But as he trotted to his hiding place, he noticed something awful. Under the bed was a large pile of presents, and not one was for him. Sad face. Poor Figaro. But then again, he shouldn't be getting into these little things anyways. Just then, the kitten heard Geppetto call, Figaro, Cleo, we'll be back soon. Be good and don't eat the food while we're gone. First, Geppetto hadn't got him any presents, and now he and Pinocchio were off to have a Christmas adventure without him? This was the last straw. If Figaro couldn't enjoy Christmas, he didn't want anyone else to either. Angry Kitty. Meow.
Was it Grumpy Cat?
Yeah, Grumpy Cat. When the door closed, Figaro clawed the wrapping paper on the presents to pieces. He sped around the workshop, batting at the decorations. He even leaped at the Christmas tree, knocking all of Pinocchio's carefully hung baubles to the ground. Cleo gurgled at him to stop, but Figaro wouldn't listen. Just as Figaro was about to sink his teeth into the Christmas goose, he heard the sound of someone small clearing his throat. It was Jiminy Cricket. Now listen here, Figaro. Sorry. Hey, stop it. Jiminy said, the blue fairy is not too pleased by your behavior. And how will Geppetto and Pinocchio feel when they see what a mess you've made? Is this what Christmas is all about? Figaro looked down, ashamed. He knew Jiminy was right. Oh, wise Jiminy Cricket. Hey! Leave whatever it is alone. We're recording here. Luckily, it's not too late to make things right, Jiminy continued, and I'm going to help you. Figaro licked Jiminy's face gratefully, and the two got to work repairing all the damage the kitten had done. They rewrapped the presents and spruced up the tree. They also redecorated the room. Figaro even added his own Christmas decorations. Soon the place sparkled and twinkled brightly, looking as holly and jolly as a Christmas card. Not too shabby, Jiminy observed, with an approving nod, while Cleo did a happy twirl. Is Cleo a goldfish or a beta? What do you think?
Oh.
Kind of looks like a beta. What do you guys think?
Kind of looks like a beta.
Anybody who knows Pinocchio like the back of their hand, help us out. Curious. When Geppetto and Pinocchio returned from their outing, they were amazed. Wow, Figaro, Pinocchio cried. This place looks wonderful, Geppetto agreed. In fact, I'd say you earned your Christmas present early. And with that, he showed Figaro what he and Pinocchio had gone out to get. Fresh cream. Figaro was overjoyed. Pinocchio and Geppetto hadn't forgotten him after all. Oh, poor Figaro. Later that evening, as they all gathered around the table for their Christmas Eve supper, Figaro sighed happily. He had learned his lesson. Christmas wasn't about gifts or being the one to hang the decorations. It was about spending time with family. And there was nowhere else he'd rather be. Okay, we're being creepy. Not loving, creepy. And then our final page. But yes, Christmas is all about being with your family and not just getting gifts, as we know. And before they go barking their head off, let's end it here, friends. Make sure you stay safe.
Stay magical.
And keep adventuring. We'll see you on day 18 of Vlogmas. 19.
Bye.
19 of Vlogmas. 19. 19 of Vlogmas. See you later.
Bye.